Hi guys, it's Leslie, also known as Fresh Lips, and welcome back to my channel. The braids are out, Pro's back, so I thought I'd go through my wash day. So I always get asked what I'm using over on my Instagram account, but I haven't done a full update on here for ages. My routine hasn't changed a massive amount, but I thought I would just have it here more in depth because sometimes people want to know a lot more than you can sort of give away in an Instagram video. So I'm just going to jump straight in and I'm basically going to walk through my wash day routine. I wash my hair once a week, tend to follow the same routine, and sometimes I might have to refresh midweek or do something a bit extra because my hair pretty much is always out. So with every wash day I usually begin with an oil. The oil I'm using at the moment is by Jim and Henry. It's called 5 because it's only got 5 ingredients. So it's olive oil, castor oil, rosemary, mandarin and chamomile. So this was sent over as a gift from Antidote Street, which is an online retailer for black hair care. All the details of the products I'm talking about I'm going to leave in the description so you're completely aware of what's what, and nothing is sponsored, but obviously some things have been gifted, so just want to make you guys aware of that. So it's a nice blend of natural oils. It just smells like olive oil. It doesn't really smell like anything else, so it does not particularly pungent or anything. It's quite heavy probably because of the castor oil, so it's something I use before I shampoo, and I don't use a lot of oils generally in my routine because I do find that a lot of product for curly hair has a lot of oil in and it can be quite heavy, and my hair is fine and it doesn't need loads of oil. It generally doesn't thrive with loads of oil, so if I'm going to use it, it's usually at the beginning of my wash day. So with oils I concentrate them on my ends the most, but I also try and get the roots as well, get a little massage going. I tend to apply before I shampoo, and it's usually 5 to 10 minutes before, so I'll get all the oil in and then leave it for a bit and then jump in the shower. But if you want something that's more of a treatment rather than just applying it, you could basically apply it overnight. So you could apply it before bed, leave it on, wash hair in the morning, or you can heat it up first and then apply it, put a cap on so it's nice and heated, and it's really going to infuse into your hair and it will just nourish it and make it feel soft. And I do it specifically before shampoo because oils can be really heavy on my hair, but also because it kind of protects your hair from the shampoo process. It just keeps my hair really soft and buttery, and it's just something I like to do. So next up, shampoo. As you would have guessed, I use the Aveda Dry Remedy Moisturising Shampoo. I've used this shampoo for about 2 years. It is my favourite shampoo. I don't get through a lot of shampoo because when I do use it, I don't use a lot. It's not specifically made for curly hair, but it is made for just dry, parched hair. I usually apply it to my scalp and give my scalp a little massage, really scrub it in my scalp. My scalp is where I get most of the build-up and the dirt and the oiliness, so that's usually where I'm trying to target, and then I'll use the runoff to get the rest of my hair. But if I've been using a lot of product or I've been using gels and stuff like that, I can apply this all over and my hair will be fine. It's never stripped, it's never dry, and like I said, I've used it for a long time, so one of my favourites. For conditioner, it's a different story. I have loads that I absolutely love, and I will alternate between masks or just a regular conditioner. The sort of common thing between all my conditioners is that they're all quite thick, they're all quite rich, so I don't really use anything that's light. The conditioner I use the most at the moment is the Aveda NutriPlenish conditioner. This is the deep moisture version, so they have two. They have a light one and a deep one, and I use the deep one the most. And they did send this to me a little while ago. They launched it I think it was the beginning of this year, but they sent it to me last year, and I just really love using it. My hair just feels so much softer. It's all basically predominantly to moisturize, so kind of similar to Dry Remedy. A lot of their products I love, but they've got silicones in, and I don't hate silicones, but if you're not washing your hair regularly, it can be hard to remove them from the hair, so I'd rather just not use them. So that's what I like about this conditioner, is there's no silicones in it, and it's really good at moisturizing. It's really thick and rich and buttery. A main difference between these two is that this is more buttery. This is really thick and rich as well, so they're both giving you richness. In terms of ingredients, there's mango butter, coconut oil, I think there's pomegranate oil as well, and sand ginger, and I wasn't sure what that does, but apparently it acts as a UV filter, or it helps protect the hair from UV rays, so that's really cool. So when I'm using conditioner, no matter what conditioner it is, I will apply it quite heavily, quite generously. I'll use a lot of conditioner all over. I'll do it loosely in sections, but I'm not the best at actually sectioning my hair. Really, I prefer to apply everything in the shower. My routine can be a bit long, so sometimes I will, after I've shampooed, I'll step out of the shower, I'll apply all my conditioner and get it all in, because it can take a while. But I have just taken my braids out, so I had a lot of like shedding, so I spent a long time going through picking out tangles, and I'll do as much as I can with my fingers first, just to make sure I'm not doing any damage, and then I will go in with a brush. So the brush I like is by Felicia Letherwood. It's like Brush with the Best or something. I just like that it's very flexible. Obviously the teeth are quite widely spaced. I don't really have any trouble using this, and it seems to get through my hair, because I saw someone with 4A or 4B hair using it, and she was literally like gliding the brush through like it was nothing. So I saw it and I was like, I need this brush, and I do really like it. I think I only paid £13 for it as well, so yeah, bargain. Yeah, my hair's always got to be wet. I always have to have some kind of conditioner in it, and I usually start from the bottom and then slowly work my way up, just to make sure I'm not ripping my hair out. So once my conditioner's in, I will jump back into the shower if I'm not already in the shower, and I'll use basically the steam from the shower to allow the conditioner to work on my hair whilst I'm washing my body. My hair hates cold weather, so particularly in winter, like I have to be in that shower to condition. I think the main reason is because my hair is low porosity, so I need heat for my hair to absorb anything, whether it's conditioner, product, anything. So it can be a bit tricky, because if it's cold or like even slightly cold, if I step out of the shower and try to apply a product, my hair instantly rejects it. So I'll leave my conditioner on usually whilst I shower. If I want to do a deep condition and I really want to get the benefits, and say my hair's been extra dry or thirsty or something, I might step out of the shower, put a cap on and leave it on for an hour and then rinse it later. I know some people do it overnight, or they'll use a steamer. Yeah, I think it's whatever you've got available to you, but generally I can be quite lazy and I'll just step in the shower and condition for 10 minutes then. When I rinse my conditioner, I do leave the tiniest amount in, so it acts as a leave-in. And for styling, I'll go in with the Design Essentials Honey Curlforming Custard. That is such a mouthful. It's pretty much my favourite styling product. They do have another one that's coconut and manoi. It's a curling gelée or gelée, I'm not sure how you say it. Those two products I've been using for maybe pretty much the whole time I've been natural. On and off, but yeah, pretty much my whole natural hair journey. So with styling product, I just rake it through. I don't do much to define my hair or like coil it. I don't brush it with styling product in. I just literally just put it in my hair and leave it. If you wanted your wash days to last longer, it's better to literally curl every strand and really get that product in there. I've just not enjoyed the defined look on myself. I think because my hair's quite fluffy, if I try and define it too much or try and add loads of product, it just ends up looking crispy and like ramen, and it's just not, it's not cute. Going back to what I was saying earlier about my hair loving heat, with styling, generally, if I can apply it in the shower, it's better, because my hair kind of needs to basically be soaking wet and it needs to be warm. And yeah, I really like the steam from the shower to help with that. If I can't do that, I'll apply it and I will try and get some heat on it straight away by blow drying it. I used to air dry it all the time, but I just don't like air drying anymore, because my hair would just be soaking wet for hours and hours and hours. So I prefer to use a blow dryer. The blow dryer I have got is the Dyson Supersonic. I mostly use it with the diffuser attachment. I also use the comb attachment. So they sent this to me is a pricey dryer. I know it's ridiculously priced. So if anyone wants me to do a video specifically on this dryer, the pros and cons, etc., let me know, because I have been using it for about a year, and also when I used to go on photo shoots. If anyone was styling my hair, they pretty much always had this dryer or the pro version of that dryer. I tend to blot my hair a bit and then go straight in with the dryer. Oh, and with towels, I use a microfiber towel or something that's gonna wick the moisture away, but it's not gonna absorb it. You can also use a cotton t-shirt. It's a bit gentler on the hair, a bit softer on those strands. Yeah, it's just not as stripping as, say, like a normal cotton towel. What I found with this is it has been less damaging on my hair than a normal dryer. It's really easy to hold as well. It doesn't annoy me. It dries my hair quite fast, so yeah, that's why I like using that. I start with the diffuser attachment and I will dry my hair as much as possible, probably to about 80% dry, so it's mostly dry but not totally, and that might take 15 minutes or so. And then I'll go in with the comb attachment and I'll get the roots of my hair. If I'm really strict for time, I might start with this and get the roots dry, and then I'll allow the air to dry the rest of my hair. I prefer to start with the diffuser and then go in with that after, and using a diffuser is just a lot gentler on curls in general, and it doesn't disrupt the curl pattern too much. I actually can't remember what it's called now, but the fan bit, I use the highest, but the heat, I use the first or the second setting. It is actually quite hot. So I feel like they could do with another setting that's a bit lower. They do have a cool shot as well, but I don't really use the cool shot. I just use the first or the second because, like I said, I need heat. It stays consistent, and that's the good thing about it, is that other dryers I've used in the past, if you use the lowest heat setting, after 10 minutes of drying, it's burning hot and you have to like turn it off for 10 minutes to try and get it to cool down again. I think that's it. After I've dried, I don't really tend to put any other product in my hair. I might go in with the oil again, but if I am, it's usually the tiniest amount. Like I said, I don't really like a load of oil on my hair because it just sits on it and coats it, and it's just not very nice, and I can just feel it in my hair all day if I use too much. That will be like a tiny bit on my hands, and I'll just like tap it in for a bit of extra shine. Sometimes I'll go in with a lighter oil as well, so I've got other oils that are just a bit thinner, and you can't feel them as much on the hair. It is a process, and hopefully that kind of answers some queries, helped you guys out a bit. I know it is a struggle finding things that work for curly hair. I think you do just have to experiment and try different things. And I always say, as much as I'm using these products, they might not work for you, so definitely be open to trying different things. Or if you've already got stuff that you like, don't feel like you have to be like, oh, Leslie's using this, so I'm going to use this and this because we've got similar hair type. One of my good friends basically has the same hair type as me, and our hair behaves completely differently. So there's a load of stuff she loves and I can't use it for my hair at all. Hope that was helpful. If you have any questions, let me know. Any video requests, I'm always open. And yeah, I'll see you in a new video soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.